Guys, my name is Paul Cipriano. I'm a coaching assistant under Ron McKeefer at Eastern Michigan University. Today I'm going to run through the back squat for you. It has three main portions to the lift. First, we're going to talk about the setup, then the descending eccentric portion, and then the concentric upward motion of the lift. So for starters, we're going to start off with the setup. We want to make sure that we have the safety set up high enough so that if you were to fail on your squat, they'd be there to catch the load for you, keeping you nice and safe. Things to keep in mind when we're getting underneath the bar is that we're going to grasp with a closed, pronated grip, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to have two areas to stick the bar on. There's going to be the high bar position right up here on top of your traps, and there'll be a low bar position right underneath your deltoids. From there, we're going to step out from the J-hooks, keep the feet about shoulder width apart. Toes can be pointed slightly outward if you want. And from there, we're going to go into our descending portion of the lift. We're going to come down, making sure we keep a constant angle with the torso so that we're not letting the back round and we're not letting the hips come down before the shoulders do. We want to keep the weight on the back of the heels, and we want to keep the chest up and out. Descend to a point where the thighs become parallel to the floor, and then we're going to start the upward motion where we'll come up, elbows are going to keep tight, core will be nice and tight, and we'll come up keeping that constant torso to floor angle. So let me step in the rack and show you guys what we did. So we'll step into the rack, grab the bar with a closed pronated grip, slightly wider than shoulder width apart. We'll step underneath. Feet will be nice and parallel, right underneath you. Find a good bar position, either high bar up here or low bar right below the deltoids. We'll come up, take a step out from the J-hooks. My feet are now about shoulder width apart, with the toes pointed slightly outward. Now chest up and out, elbows pulled back to create a good shelf for the weight. We'll descend to a point where my hips are now parallel to the floor and come back up. When I finish my reps, I'll then step back in and re-grab the weight. Technical failure on the squat occurs when either you get down and your heels come off the floor or your back starts to round, and that's when we want to cut an athlete off. If you are a spotter for this lift, what you'll be doing is we'll be standing behind the lifter, following their body as they go down. If they do have trouble, especially with the rounded back, you'll be able to shoot their arms in, round underneath their armpits, grab their chest, and give them a little pull to help keep them upright. That's going to do it for the squat, guys. Have a good day.